Holy Toledo's Batman. Ugh, I've been going through it over here. The only reason I'm bringing these to you is because I want to help people. I realize now I'm a healer and I'm not fighting it any longer because I'm getting breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough over here. And I want to explain the things I've just been going through. If these are not the type of videos you like, you can always scroll through. Remember that. But I pray that this video hits whoever it's supposed to hit to help make your life better and help you understand why you do the things you do. And in order to figure this out, you pretty much have to isolate yourself for a while. So if you can take a week off of work or take a week just to go somewhere by yourself for a week, if you could just give yourself a week, I promise you, you will be a new person. I decided to give myself a week. Ever since I got back from almost selling everything and living in an RV and everybody thought I was going crazy, I was going crazy. I was looking outside of myself. I wasn't following my own intuition, and I've done that my whole entire life. So I had to get real with myself, and I had to put myself in an isolation period of getting everyone out of my life. And thank God I live alone, so I'm able to do that. And just focusing on what I need to do to finally heal myself. I don't know which light is better. I have a ring light. I had to let everybody go. Relationships. I just had to say, okay, when you almost lose your home, when you get in relationships to where you're constantly choosing people that need to be fixed, and you're constantly doing everything in your power to make everybody in your lives better. Everybody in your life making their life better. And you're constantly sacrificing yours because you see you don't know how to make your life better. You've spent your entire life looking outside of yourself, and it started when you were a child and you grew up with parents that were not healed, and they spent their life trying to run from themselves, drinking alcohol, feeling bad every day. And you're a child. Learning that your worth is trying to make them love you. That's going to have some damaging effects. So, I in turn spent my whole life, 55 years, I spent my whole life constantly making sure that I made everybody else's lives better. Because I thought that making everybody else's lives better, fixing others, always proven that I can do more than anybody else. Developing a type A personality, I can fix anything, I can do anything, I can do the yard work. Striving what I thought to be the opposite of my mother, who sat around and drank, didn't like to clean house, just liked to yell and be hungover, didn't like the sun. I thought if I could be different than her, I would have a happy life. If I could go above and beyond and just make everybody else's life better, then I could finally be loved. I spent my whole life running from myself. My whole life, I've been running from myself, and I didn't even know it. And then when I decided I've been running my whole life from myself, I even got this house, I got everything, became a professional teaser so that I can get out of my marriage. I know exactly what to do to make everybody's life better. I know how to make people feel good. I am very intuitive. I can give you everything you want. I overgave in relationships to a fault, put them on the pedestal. And I was there feeling not worthy enough to even be with them, when I was the one that was getting siphoned. The energy from me was the good energy that they were siphoning, which in turn put them on a pedestal. I still didn't know my worth. So when the pain gets so much and you get older, in your 50s, and you don't have enough energy to keep on living like that, you have to dig deep and figure out what it is. And I cannot believe, it's embarrassing to me to believe that it took me till I was 50 to start to kind of somewhat figure it out, but still not figure it out. To buy a house, to have my freedom, and then to move people in here that never deserved me to move them in here, and to constantly make their lives better off of living off of me. It's sick for me to even say that. But that's what it took for me to finally dig in and figure out what is going on with me. And then this last episode of selling everything I own and putting my house up for sale, the thing that I worked so hard for, the thing that I love so much, convincing myself that I'd be okay in an RV, only to get there to family members that didn't even appreciate all the work that I did. Showed me what I've been doing my whole life. I've been running from myself because the pain was so deep. And the fixing everybody and choosing people that needed to be fixed. And they let me spend my money on them. They let me. Catering to the needs of others. Not knowing that I'm enough. Caused me to spend this time in isolation and caused me to have the breakthrough that I'm going to share with you. So if you're in a place right now and you constantly keep looking outside of yourself for others to validate you, for jobs to validate you, for careers to validate you, because you don't feel worthy inside and you don't know where it comes from, I invite you to take a week off and get into your feelings and read some self-help books and learn to meditate and quiet your mind so that you can actually hear your thoughts. Go out on nature walks, exercise, sweat. Get your feelings out and stop running from yourself and stop looking outside of yourself for others to make you feel better, because they don't have the capability. And even there's no amount of money that can make you happy if you're not happy with inside yourself. Money is designed to make you happy once you know who you are and once you know that you don't need it to be happy. You see, people get money because they search for all these things outside themselves for satisfaction and for glory, only to get the money and still feel the same way, still crying yourself asleep at night because you don't know who you are. So when you have your days of, you'll have high days and then you have low days. If you want to go see my TikTok, it's URSYisthebest. I had a crying day. And I felt like my inner voice just needed to put that video out, real raw and no makeup, crying, showing you that this is what it looks like to heal. It's not just one day you just feel better. It's going through years and years of trauma. And it's not pretty. And it hurts. But then you come back to yourself. And now I'm on the other side of this. And this is forever, by the way. You have to do this practice every day. Now I'm learning to write love letters to myself. All the things that I gave to others that they never appreciated anyway, I'm giving to myself. I'm writing love letters of how I deserve to be treated, how I deserve to be talked to, how I deserve to be loved. For the first time in my life. And then I've got to start believing it. And you see, I'm having a relationship with myself right now, because I've never done that. I'm having the courage to take myself on dates. I'm having the courage to work out by myself. I'm having the courage to be in my home by myself. I'm having the courage to not have any relationships right now so that I can learn how to fix myself and learn to love myself. And until it sinks in and penetrates to my soul and my heart to realize how I deserve to be treated, I'll never be able to find the kind of love that I deserve to have until I learn to love myself the way I deserve to be loved and valued and treated. And once I do this to myself over and over and over, and I pour into my cup with good food, good music, I dance like nobody's watching, I sing like nobody's watching, and I fall in love with myself. Then and only then will I know what it feels like to have the kind of love that I deserve to have. And unless you have the courage to fall in love with yourself and to treat yourself like Miley Cyrus says, I can bring myself flowers. I can write my name in the sand. I can love myself better than anybody else can love. That's the truth. And I've never understood it till now. And I just had this huge breakthrough and I wanted to share it with you. So I pray right now for the person who's watching this, that you can learn to love yourself like you deserve to be loved. You can learn the kind of self-love that will heal your soul and that will heal your mind and your heart. And then you can expect that in the universe, and you will attract only that. Your past is gone. It's never coming back. You can let it go. And you can love yourself today better than anyone else can. And unless you feel this kind of love that you give to yourself back to you from others, they have to add to you, not take from you, then just know you're never alone. You always have your spirit guides of the highest vibration with you. God, whatever you believe in, and you're always going to be okay. So I love you so much for watching this today. I'm praying for you. I pray this resonated with somebody and healed somebody today. I pray that you will go home right now or after this and write yourself a love letter. Leave in the comments below if this helped you today, or you can just resonate with this today. And have a beautiful day. And I, Ursula, am forever changed because I isolated myself and did the work that I finally deserve to do. And I pray that you will do the same. And if you've already done that, leave the comments below and let me find out what you have found out about yourself.